What day is it today?
Hair washing day!
Well, if you didn't catch that, today is hair washing day. And since I am out of my regular Castile soap, I ran over to the health food store and picked up a bottle of Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 peppermint pure Castile soap. It smells really, really good. It smells like peppermint as soon as you open it. And it's really my go-to for shampoos when I'm out of my regular shampoo. And one of the reasons is that I absolutely love the ingredients. I don't know if you can see clearly enough, but we're talking water, coconut kernel oil, potassium hydroxide, palm kernel oil, olive oil, peppermint, jojoba seed oil, citric acid, and tocopherol, which is vitamin E. So I really, really like it. It doesn't leave the hair dry. It's actually really good for your skin as well. It doesn't leave the hair dry, but it really gets in there and really penetrates, especially locks. You know, locks are very dense, so you need something that's going to get in there. So I stay away from cream shampoos because a lot of times they don't penetrate the lock. They just sit on top of the lock, or if they get into the lock, they don't get out, right? Because of waxes and things like that. So Dr. Bronner's is my go-to. I will definitely show you what Keegan's hair looks like before, or sorry, Hyatt. I'm doing Hyatt right now. I'll show you what Hyatt's hair looks like before, and I'll show you the after results, all right? And I'll also show you what I condition with. All right, so stay tuned. So here's Hyatt's hair, and as you can see, yeah, I'm not even gonna fake the funk. This hair is very, very dirty, very dirty. And you know, one of the problems with locks when it gets very dirty like this, you know, especially with sand, sand is fine, it gets into the locks. So right now I'm going to do my best to really wash it vigorously, you know, try to get into all of these locks and clean it really, really well so that it is clean and her hair can grow healthy and well. Do you see how gray it is? This is it. This is what we're talking about. And she just revealed that her sister actually dumped sand in her hair a couple days ago. So we have to really work hard to clean this. But I know the soap will do well. That is my go-to. So I have every faith and trust in it. So stay tuned. Okay, so to start washing Hyatt's hair, I wet the hair with warm water. And one of the reasons you do this, you don't just apply shampoo straight onto the hair, is that warm water actually opens the shaft of the hair, right? So with that being done, I literally just take my Dr. Bronner's shampoo and kind of just apply it to her hair, apply it to her locks, like so, and like that. And that peppermint scent really comes through. And now here we go. Just working her hair. And I will show you what this water looks like. Like if you don't believe how dirty her hair is, I will show you what this water looks like when we're done. So I'm just going to be washing it through here. Then I will show you what it looks like in a sec. All right? Stay tuned. So in washing her hair, to really have the shampoo penetrate the hair and to penetrate the locks, I take it and I literally rub the locks against each other. And then I press it in and rub it between my hands. And that's how I really get in there to really clean out the locks. You know, I like the suds. I just pull and kind of get that off. But yeah, just literally rubbing the hair against each other. You know, almost they become their own sponge almost. They scrub each other, right? And that's what I do to really clean the hair and clean the scalp. I get into her scalp, give her a really, really good scalp massage, stimulate that scalp, stimulate the hair follicle, stimulate growth. And one of the reasons why I actually got the peppermint was because peppermint has some really awesome antimicrobial properties Not only does it smell fantastic, but peppermint promotes hair growth and it keeps microbes away. So, locs, if your lock is prone to mold because maybe you've gone to bed with your hair wet, mold can start in your hair and especially in your locks. Well, peppermint is really excellent for taking care of that and treating that. And as well, it's a mood lifter. It just gives you a sense of calm. It's one of the properties of peppermint. So I love the fact that Dr. Bronner's has that in their shampoos. So I'm just going to continue. This is like our second round. So I'm just going to continue washing and I will be right back. Okay. See ya. And there it is. So to condition her hair, I'm going to be using, or I am using, avocado oil. I actually just use plain oil or oil-based products to condition our hair. I find it gets into the hair without leaving a lot of build or a lot of film on the hair. So I just work it into the hair. And this is avocado oil. I really like avocado oil. Once again, it's very nutrient rich. Avocado oil is actually one of the few oils that has vitamin D in it. So you'll find vitamin D in avocado oil. Not only is it great for eating, but we all know avocados have really good healthy fats. And that can also transfer into the hair. So I rub all this oil into her hair. And the thing about it is because the oil is light, it will penetrate her locks, right? Which is what you want. The last thing you want is to be using something that won't get in and will just sit on top. That's a no-no. You don't want that. You want something that's going to get into her hair, into the locks, right? And really nourish her hair. So I work it into the scalp. And she's going to take a shower after this. So the really awesome thing about that is the warm water that she's going to be using will help to open up her hair and the oil will just get in there further. So, and as you can see, I'm not apologetic about the amount of oil that I use because for the most part, she's going to rinse some out anyway. So that's okay. So yeah, so I just divide the hair and just get it in there and just work it. Now Hyatt is due for a tightening, but I think we can still go a few more weeks without doing one. So that's okay. And it doesn't have to be avocado oil, by the way. You can use any oil. What I would stay away from is, the one that they call vegetable oil. Just stay away from that. But if you want to use like canola oil, grapeseed oil, even coconut oil is really good, right? Safflower, sunflower, I don't know if I mentioned olive. All of that really, really good for conditioning the hair, especially locks. So here we are. So there it is. This is Hyatt's hair. I've conditioned it. Maybe I'm going to add just a little bit more to my hand. Rub it in my hand and just kind of work her front here. Just work it into the scalp. And yeah, she's just going to take her shower after. And I'll be back to show you how we finish it. Yeah, washing the hair is an experience for us. We don't take it lightly. So there you are. So we'll be back. All right. As a finisher, I use Myra Marula hair and body oil. It's an excellent, excellent oil for the hair and the body. For hair and especially locks, it is super dry. It goes in, penetrates very quickly and deeply into the hair. It doesn't leave a heavy or greasy feel. And the reason why is because the base of it is marula oil. Now, if you're not familiar with marula is a wonderful oil that comes from South Africa. It's known as a dry oil just because it goes onto the skin and penetrates just like that, really quickly and easily. The same thing it does with the hair and even the cuticles. So we use it in our hair and body oil. And you can actually pick yours up online at myraasa.com. So it's just myraasa.com, and you'll see a Marula hair and body oil there, and it's actually on sale right now. So, and they ship all over the world. But what I do with this is just put a little bit into my hand, and you can see it's a very, very light oil, and just rub it in, and then just grab the hair and just work it into the hair. That's all I do. And the awesome thing about this oil is that it's not only does it have the marula oil in there, it has coconut oil, right? So we know coconut oil is really high in lauric acid, which is really great for skin. So that'll help scalp health, as well as GMO-free rice bran oil, which is high in vitamin E. So that'll provide moisture as well. And there is argan oil in there as well, which helps to further make it a dry oil, and as well as peppermint essential oil. And we've discussed peppermint essential oil earlier, and sweet orange essential oil, which is really good for scalp health. And what many people don't realize is that the health of your scalp is super important for the health of your hair. I mean, if you find your hair is not growing, look to how your scalp health is working out. Maybe your scalp is very dry. Maybe you're prone to dandruff or flaky skin, or just sometimes it's too many products. So this is what I use, and sometimes I just even just drop it in there and then just work it into her hair. Now, I've started braiding her hair on this side. Because her hair is still damp, I'm going to just braid it, and then she can have a braid out for her birthday. If you're really curious about what the hair oil does do, it has several uses here. So the uses here are used as a daily hair oil, hot oil treatment, deep conditioner, detangler, heat protectant, define your curls. You can use it as a scalp massage, leave-in moisturizer. You can eliminate frizz, hair sheen, and it's excellent for hair types. And it's also a body oil, a bath oil, and a massage oil. And I know I've used this on my little ones at night to put them to sleep, and it's totally helped to just totally relax them. So like I said, this is what we use as a finisher and a daily hair oil for our hair. And I know my boys and my husband also use this, right? And us ladies in the house, we all have locks, so we do use this, and you can pick it up at myraasa.com. So there you go. All right. Here is to great hair health and scalp health. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will respond as quickly as possible. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll put all the information and everything that you need below. Okay, so websites and everything like that. All right. And Hyatt, what do we say?
Bye.